Okay, right, so today we're doing an EMOM, which is every minute on the minute we do something. We're doing 3 sets of EMOMs. The first one is the Bulgarian split squat, and then we have jumping press up and prone cobra. But before that, we've got to warm up, get everything shaken, get everything warm, all the joints, all the movements. So let's do that first. Spin around, slap your upper back, slap your lower back. So get the clicks and pops out. Really start increasing the torque, as much rotation as you can get from the arms and the spine. Really wring it out. Look for clicks and pops. How many can you get? Then palms down, palms up. Palms down, palms up. Really stretch as you open here. Really open and stretch. And then reach and stretch. So stretch into the ceiling and whipping back at the same time. So elongate the arm, whip it back, open your rib cage. Then side to side, shoulders back, chest up, reaching, stretching one side, stretching the other side. Hands on the hips, push forward and squeeze the butt, sideways, back, stretch the hamstring. Great big circles. How much movement can you get? Big circles forward and back, and forward. Big circles. Opposite direction. Opposite direction. Stretch forward, side, back. Then we're going for the leg swing. Hand on the wall. Swing the leg in front and behind. Really stretch in front, stretch the back. Then we'll turn to the other side. Whip in front, whip behind. Remember, we whip it back to stretch the hip flexor. Very tight in most people. Whip it back. Then we'll go for the squats. Feet slightly wider than your hips. All the way down, all the way up. When we come up, you squeeze the butt, exaggerate that posture. All the way down. Squeeze the butt, exaggerate that posture. Then reverse lunges, step backwards, stretch the groin. Open the ribs. Squeeze the butt. Stretch. Open. Up and squeeze. Stretch. Open. Up and squeeze. Then we're going to run on the spot, start upping the heart rate, start light, and then start bringing those knees higher and higher. Shoulders back, chest up. Remember, use your abdominals to lift up your knee. Then we go for the star jump. Touch your hands above your head. It just means you're stretching the shoulder for its full range as well. And then light on your toes. Let your hands go. Nice and light. And done. Okay, so we've upped the heart rate, warmed up all the movements that your body can do, and now we're going to go into the first EMOM. So the first one is the Bulgarian split squat, or rear leg elevated lunge, whatever you want to call it. So we put a foot on something, coffee table, chair, sofa, gym step, and we lunge all the way to the floor. So for each EMOM, we're doing a set number of reps. So the first set here, we're going to do 12 repetitions per side within the first minute. Foot-wise, I always find it feels nicer having my foot like this, like laces down, rather than on your toe, but you can do whatever you like. The aim is to get the rear leg, the knee of the rear leg, to just touch the floor. Just a touch is all you need. Chest up, shoulders back, and we're going to go all the way down, touch on the floor, and up. Touch on the floor, and up. 12 one side, switch 12 the other, keeping upright. Second exercise is the diving squat hold push up. We're here, and we do this explosive jump forward. We're looking for 12 reps, dive forward, push back. As you become tired or even at the start, you might scuttle forward, push up, and back again. Just give yourself a little hold. But we want 12 of those. And then the last exercise is the prone cobra. Lying on your front, lifting your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades, and down. This is the more restful one. That'll be the one you get your breath back. That's like your rest. So, minute 1, 12 reps beside the Bulgarian split squat. Minute 2, diving push-ups for 12 reps. Minute 3, 12 prone cobras. So probably minute 1 you're not going to get much rest. Minute 2 you'll get more. Minute 3 quite restful. And then we go back in minute 4, we're back to the first set of Bulgarian split squats. 3 times round, and let's get into position and let's get started. So get in front of your object, step, sofa, coffee table, whatever it may be. Foot up, and 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Start with whichever leg you like. I want 12 reps all the way down. Get your balance right. Keep your chest up, abs tight, and also try and keep those hips forward, up and down. Now, if you've got something hard, you could put a cushion on it if you want to make it easier on your ankle. Otherwise, just keep it going. 12 on one side, 12 on the other. I'll tell you at the halfway point, so that's halfway. Switch legs if you haven't already. Switching sides to make sure you get the other 12 reps. First set will probably be hardest balance-wise, but as you get into it, as you find your stride, you'll be more tired, but your balance will improve. 5 seconds till we start the diving push-ups. 3, 2, 1, let's go, dive. Make sure you get those reps. Remember, you can explode back, or you can walk back. As you get more tired, the exercise will change on this one. If you can do 12 diving perfect push-ups, that's really good, but most won't. You end up diving forward, or even you can end up walking forward. Push, and walking back, finishing that squat hold, and forward again. That's 30 seconds gone, 30 seconds left. Diving forwards, abs tight, pushing back, diving forward, push, and back. 15 seconds. Ten seconds. 5 seconds to those prone cobras. 2, 1, and let's go. 12 prone cobras. Squeeze, relax. At the top of each one, you can hold for about a second or 2, and down. Squeeze. Make sure at the top, you think about that squeeze. Really feel it, and down. Feel that squeeze. Open your chest, turn your palms up and point your thumbs backwards, externally rotating the chest. 30 seconds left. So as you finish this exercise, use the little gap you'll get here to grab a drink. So 20 seconds left of this to do this exercise and have a drink. 15 seconds before we start the first lunge again. So grab yourself a sip of water. Okay, 5 seconds, start getting into position. 3, 2, 1, and let's go all the way down. Round 2. Remember, we're doing 3 of these, all the way down. This front leg is doing all the work. I want to drive through the heel and the middle of the foot. Also the toe, but mainly want most of the pressure through the heel and the middle of that foot. Big chest, stamp through the heel, all the way down. Come up to halfway, so you think about switching legs now. That's halfway, 30 seconds left. Switch to the other side if you haven't already, just to make sure you don't continuously only do half the reps on one leg. So all the way down. Should find your balance a little bit easier this time. All the way down, chest up, abs tight. 10 seconds until we do that first dive push-up. So finish that, move to the push-ups, 2, 1, let's go straight in, dive, pushing back. Explode back with everything you've got until the power goes and it becomes a walkout. Hold, walkout each time. I'm going for 12 reps. Explode forward. This should up your heart rate because it's explosive. 30 seconds. Remember, the next exercise a lot more relaxed, so explode as much as you can. Up your heart rate, push yourself here. 20 seconds. 15 seconds to finish these reps. 10 seconds. 5 seconds into position. Line on your front. 2, 1, and let's go. Lift that chest up, squeeze, and down. Squeeze, roll the shoulders back. Roll them back. Roll them back. So really open that chest. Hold the top of the cobra. Think about what's going on. You're rolling your shoulders back. You're compressing and squeezing the lower back. And you're trying to open your chest as much as you can. Really good for posture, this one. 20 seconds till we start the third round. Use this time to grab a drink of water. If you haven't finished yet, finish now. 10 seconds, grab a quick drink. Into position, 3, 2, 1. Let's begin round 3. Chest up. Remember, we want a third set to look the same as or better than the first set. So even as you get tired, we fall back on good technique. Tight abs, control, chest up, eye line up, abs tight. 12 per side, all the way down. Don't start missing the floor if you hit it in the beginning. In fact, you'd be more flexible now because you're warm. That's halfway. Make sure you've switched legs by now to make sure you get equal. 20 seconds before we do the first diving push-up. 15 seconds. All the way down. Keep your chest up. Feel the stretch in the back leg, but feel that front leg doing the work. Okay, 5 seconds. Finish. Move to your position where you're going to do a squat jump. 2, 1, dive. Push. Diving forward. Push. That's it. We rest here. If you need a rest, try and stay in this deep squat position. Get your breath back. Dive. And pushing back. Or walking back. Try and keep it constant motion. So even if you end up walking forward, push. Walking back, hold. "20 seconds left before we move to this prone cobra, the last set. 10 seconds. And let's prone cobra. Opening your chest, squeeze and control. Open. Control. Really open up, hit those posture muscles at the back of your body. Open it out. Down. Up and down, up and down. "25 seconds gone of that exercise. 30 seconds. Really squeeze these last few reps. Open your chest as much as you can. The most about as restful as it's going to get today. Open, squeeze, really open that chest. 15 seconds. Grab a drink of water if you're finished now. Shake it out. And it should be done by now. Okay. Circuit 1 complete in the bag. Now we move to circuit 2, which is a bit more explosive. The first exercise, we're doing a jump squat. So just a standard jump squat, no funny business, no in-outs or anything like that. We're just going to squat, explode high, and down again. It's not a jump squat. I've written squat, but we're doing jump lunges. So 20 reps. So you're going to be here, switch, like here. So up, we land both legs at the same time. 20 reps like that, very explosive. If you really struggle with that, you could do a jump squat instead. It is a different exercise, it's easier for sure. But if you struggle with the jump lunge, maybe do a jump squat instead. If you struggle with jump totally, then just do fast squats. Then the next exercise is the hand walkout. So basically it looks like what the diving press up probably looked like near the end, except we finish standing. Stretch your hamstring, stretch the hammies, walk it out, push up and walk back. If you struggle with the push up, just cut it out. Just cut the push up out. Squeeze the abs and walk back. Try and keep your legs as straight as you can on the way back. Third exercise is just the V-up. Hard but basic exercise. Reaching behind, stretching the abs out, squeezing the glutes to support your legs, lift them up, reach, stretch. If that's too hard, you can do this, and again we can anchor our feet and just turn it to a normal sit-up as you get tired. But V-ups again for 15 reps. So 3 exercises. We have the jump lunges for 20 reps the first minute. The next minute we have the hand walkouts for 12 reps. This will probably take the longest. It's quite a long movement. And then we'll have the V-up for 15 reps. With the hand walkout, depending on mobility and speed, I'd rather you did the reps well. So don't start bending your knees to go faster. Try and keep your legs straight. And I'll just tell you at 10 seconds too. So you might only manage 8 reps because you're trying to stretch your hamstrings and come all the way out. That is better than rushing out 12. So straighten the hamstrings. Okay, and then the V-up 15 reps. So get in position. Don't need any equipment for any of these, just a flat bit of ground, a floor. In position, 3, 2, 1, let's go. We want to see 20 reps. Keep the chest up. 7, switch those legs. Okay, so you better get them around 1 a second, but your heart rate will be high. So this will take your heart rate from rest to really high quickly. So now we've got 20 seconds to breathe, to bring it down before we do the hand walkout, which isn't as cardiovascular. So you can recover cardiovascular wise here as well. Get ready, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Walking out, stretch the hamstrings, throwing a push up. Stand up straight. So I've done 2 there in 15 seconds. Maths tell me I'm not going to do that 6 times in a minute. So keep going, straighten those legs, and it'll stop you 10 seconds too. See how many you can get out. So 12 is a big ask. Go for 8 to 10. 15 seconds. So if you haven't done your reps yet, just finish anyway. We're going to move to the floor. I'm going to get down to these V-ups. 2, 1, let's go. Straight into V-ups. 15 reps. reach for your toe. As or if it becomes too difficult, you can start bending your knees. Stretch out here. Stretch. And if that's really hard, you can either anchor your upper body to move your lower body, or anchor your feet to do sit-ups. But try and do both at the same time. Just hit more ab. 25 seconds left. Really stretch out each time. You're elongating, opening the abs. Make sure we don't get tight. We don't want to ruin your posture, so we stretch each time and then contract, stretch. Five seconds. And we go straight to those jump lunges. And relax for a few seconds there. Straight in. So you might want to use this as your rest station because you can smash out 20 reps very quickly. Up and down, switch those legs. Because it's jumping, it's very cardiovascular, but it's also a lot faster. So you will get 30 seconds or so rest here. But also the penalty is, the price even is your heart rate going a lot higher. You spend 30 seconds trying to bring it down. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Or whatever that is in the mug. 5 seconds till we do the hand walkouts. 3, 2, 1. Let's hand walk out. Posture down. Posture down. Scuttling out. Stretch the hamstrings. We are doing a big hamstring exercise after this circuit, so make sure we do emphasize the stretch of the hamstring as we come down. 30 seconds in. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. If you're not done, turn around, lie on your back, reach out, and let's be up now. Reaching for your toes, coming right up onto your lower back, onto your butt. Good thing about this exercise is if you knock yourself off balance or something, you work your abs even harder, so it's quite good for that. Even if they look really ugly, these exercises, I think like mine are with my tight hamstrings, all we're trying to do is contract your upper and lower abs, so we just want your back and your legs to come up. Even if you're like this, it doesn't matter, we're contracting those abs, we're getting the job done. So they don't need to look picture perfect. And each time, make sure each time you are stretching out, you are reaching, so we don't tighten up. Instead, we're elongating. Okay, 5 seconds. Stand up. 3, 2, 1. Last set of jump lunges. Switching legs. Jumping high enough so that you get time to switch legs and land under control. Make sure you're not landing foot first. Both land at the same time. Softly as well. Try and land as quietly as you can. The quieter, the less pressure you're putting on your knees. "30 seconds. If you find a space, use it to grab a drink of water if you need it. But this is the last round, your last set of jump lunges in the bag. 15 seconds till we do the hand walkouts. 10 seconds. Get yourself ready, standing up. Make sure you've got enough room. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Stretch the hammies. Walk out. Push. Posture up at the top. Execution of these reps is more important than volume. Posture up each time. Stretching. Each time when we finish, perfect posture, squeeze as much muscle in the posterior chain, that means the stuff behind you, as possible. That's what creates good standing posture, less back pain, etc. 25 seconds. Stretch the hamstrings, walk out. It's good for wrist strength, shoulders, core, hamstrings, this one. 15 seconds. Ten seconds. Okay, get on that floor, flip over, stretch and reach out as far as you can, and let's V up. Let's go. Reaching. Remember, as it gets difficult, or if it gets difficult, you could even alternate one arm. All we're really trying to do is get your lower and upper abs working together. So if you're going to stop, instead of stopping, you try some of that, try some of that, or even just go to standard sit-ups. Ideally, we want you to flatten out after each rep. Open your chest. 15 seconds max. So you can finish these 15 reps in 10 more seconds. Try and get it done in that minute. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, nice. 2 out of 3 done now. So now we're going to move to the next 3. So, a bit more ground-based. Actually, apart from the broad jump, which is the opposite, ground-based. We have the hamstring walkout first. So we're really going to work on the flexibility, the strength of the hamstring, the muscles at the back of the thigh. You dig your heels in and keep your toes off the ground like mine are here. So if we lift them up here, we know we're in the right position. It's just to stop you driving for your toe, really. Drive through the heel, squeeze the butt, lift the hips up, and then we just walk out. Hold that stretch, full stretch for 2 seconds or so, and back. So we're doing this one for repetitions, we're doing it for 10 reps, but again, similar to the walkout, it's a slow exercise, so just finish at 10 seconds too. I'd rather you went on for 50 seconds, so almost don't concentrate, don't worry about reps too much. It's better that you hold here for a few seconds rather than one. If you're getting rid of the rest, getting rid of the isometric contraction to get 10 reps, that's a bad thing. So actually, stretch, hold, and back. Don't worry about your reps too much, just listen for me to say stop at 10 seconds too. Next exercise, let's get comfortable down there, is the broad jump. So, which is basically jumping as far as you can, landing as softly as you can. Pivot and turn back. Unless you've got a big long corridor and you want to do 15 jumps down it, then go for it. Otherwise, if you haven't got a 100-meter corridor, then just pivot and turn around. Going for 15 repetitions of that, and then the last exercise, this one is for time. So, with 15 seconds to spare, so 45 seconds, we're just going to do the plank to push up with the knee to elbow. So, we're going to standard plank position, knee to elbow, up, into push-up position, and then knee to elbow, and then back down again. So don't count reps, just keep going for 45 seconds, as much as you can. And then we have 15 seconds to stand up, or actually the opposite, flip over and do the hamstrings again. So 3 exercises, hamstring walkout, broad jump, and then we have the plank to push up with the knee. Let's start on our backs, hamstring walkout. We've got 10 reps, but actually we'll just go for 50 seconds. It's probably best to look at it like that. Dig your heels into the ground. 3, 2, 1. Elevate the hips. Let's go. Walking out. Hold as stretched as you can. You might not be able to fully stretch. If that's the case, just keep them slightly bent. You still get the benefit on the hamstring, just not across the knee, which will be a problem for some. Squeeze the butt. Walking out, hold the stretch. Hips up, squeeze the butt. Walking out. Stretch. Squeeze the butt. Hold the stretch. 15 seconds. That's it, 10 more seconds. Walking out. Hold that stretch, keep the butt squeezed. And walking back again. Squeeze that butt. Okay, 10 seconds left, finish up. Let's get to our feet for the broad jump. So this is the heart raiser. After 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jump, pivot, and jump again. Jump, pivot, jump, pivot, jump, pivot, jump, pivot. Land softly, turn and jump back, looking for 15 reps. Big jumps. Use your whole body. Reach back, stretch forward as you jump. Land softly. Cushion those knees. Big jumps. 30 seconds gone. Explosive jump. That's it. Again, because it's explosive, you probably get these done a bit quicker. 15 seconds left. Use this time to grab a drink of water before we move down to the floor. Knee to elbow. 5 seconds. Let's move to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Planking. Knee to elbow. Squeeze. Squeeze and then back up. That's it, 20 seconds in. Squeeze, remember we're doing 45 seconds here. 15 seconds. Try and get that knee to touch the elbow. Rock forward. Last 5 seconds, see if you can get one more of those reps in. And done. Nice, 15 seconds. I'm going to go flip over, either stay on the floor or go for a drink. Not a long rest. 5 seconds to do these hamstring walkouts. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Heels dug in, hips up. Walking back. Heels dug in, hips up. Walking back. Each time getting that big stretch. 30 seconds gone. Full stretch. Walking back. 45 seconds, 5 seconds left. And finish. Okay, standing up now for the broad jumps. Get yourself in a position. 2, 1, let's go. Turn, pivot, jump. Big jumps, as much distance as you can get. 15. See if you can get 15 jumps in under 30 seconds. Give yourself a rest. Nice, 30 seconds left here until we move to the plank. Twenty seconds. 15 left. So your big jumps, land softly. Less than 10 seconds now, let's get to the ground if you've done. Get into position. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knee to elbow. Just 45 seconds, remember, in here. Don't worry about reps. We just want you to keep going. squeeze in. 30 seconds in, you only got 45 seconds left, but this is the bit where it gets hard. Keep the abs tight, crunching those knees in. 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice. 2 rounds done. The last circuit now. 10-second break, so 3 minutes to the end. 2, 1, let's go. First exercise, lying on the ground, walking those legs out, digging the heels in. See how many reps you can get, but more importantly, hold this 2-second pause here. Walk back, squeeze, keep it squeezing, walk out and hold it, walk back, squeeze that butt, squeeze, walk it back, stretch, walk back. 35 seconds gone. Keep the tension in the hamstrings. If you feel it across the back of the knee, that's absolutely fine. Make sure there's a space under your butt here. Walking back. 10 seconds, 2 now, it's 50 seconds gone. So wrap up the exercise. Let's move to the squat jumps. Broad jumps. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 15 reps. Remember, it's your last set. Give it everything. How much distance can you get? Can you get the full 15? You're obviously going to get tired quicker. Grit your teeth through it. Penultimate exercise of the session. So keep it going, even when it's hard. Dig deep. Explode. Land softly each time as well. Try and keep that distance. Maybe you're landing on the same spot every time. Don't shorten the jump. Try and keep it as explosive as you can. We're nearly finished. That's 30 seconds gone. Really explode. Give yourself as much distance as you can. Big jumps. Really big jumps. 15 seconds left. Try and finish these reps. Try and finish these reps. And once you've finished, move into the floor. 2, 1. Last 45 seconds. Knee to elbow. Crunch it in. Crunch it in. Knee to elbow. Up at the top, lock it out, squeeze the abs. Knee to elbow. Really crunch it in. 30 seconds gone, last 15 seconds. It's getting hard now, grit your teeth through it, try and make it right to the end. 5 seconds left, just 5 more seconds, keep going. And done. Collapse. Put your hand outside of your shoulders. And let's just stretch out your stomach. Again, counterbalance the tightness of working abs and sitting at the desk. Hold for 30 seconds here, just compressing that lower back. And then we do a few reps, just up and down. Really compress the lower back. Look up and open your chest. Try and come up as much as you can. Just really stretches out the muscles that are going to get tight today. And we just tighten up, strengthen the muscles that are going to get elongated as you sit. And that is a wrap. Well done, everyone. Good work. And see you next session.